A sensational claim has emerged. US President Joe Biden has secretly permitted Ukraine to strike inside Russia, solely near the area of Kharkiv, with American weapons. These weapons will be used for counter-fire purposes in Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city. Will Ukraine attack Russia with US weapons? News9 Plus decodes. It is likely. With Biden's permission, Ukraine can conduct limited military responses in artillery, missile bases, and command centers inside Russia. Although the US policy of not allowing long-range strikes inside Russia has not changed. This new development will open a new chapter in the war. Ukraine has an American-made artillery system that can reach deep inside Russian territory. Why did the US ease these restrictions? Anthony Blinken, US Secretary of State, came back from Kiev and told Biden that the 27-month-long ban against shooting American weapons into Russia was now becoming a serious problem for Ukraine. According to him, the Russians were exploiting this ban and constantly attacking Ukraine from just inside the Russian border. US officials concluded it made no sense for this artificial line to exist in the middle of the battlefield. Kharkiv is just 30 kilometers from the border with Russia. After weeks of intense closed-door meetings, the reversal was announced. So, which are the systems the US supplied to Ukraine so far? For a long time, the United States was mostly supplying defensive hardware to Ukraine, such as Javelin anti-tank missiles and Patriot air defense missiles. But since this year, they have gradually begun sending offensive missiles. This year, it sent Ukraine Army tactical missile systems, ATACMS, with a range of 300 kilometers. For months, Biden administration officials were debating whether to send ATACMS with a range up to 300 kilometers. Mid-range ATACMS were supplied last September. These were first used in April 2024 to attack Crimea. Now they are being cleared to use these offensive weapons against Russian territory. So, how will Russia react to this? It is tough to predict. While Putin may not have responded to Britain's decision to ease the restrictions on its weapons, the US is a different kind of rival for Russia. Plus, a conflict with the West could mean an all-out war. Despite that, Russia has repeatedly played the nuclear card. In fact, just recently, Putin had warned of serious consequences if the West relaxed their policies for Ukraine. This has created a nuclear paradox. Experts say the closer the Russians come to losing in Ukraine, the higher the nuclear threat. So, who is providing military aid to Ukraine? The US has pledged a $75 billion aid package to Ukraine, which will allow stocks of ammunition from US bases in Poland and Germany to be shipped quickly. Europe has allocated $96 billion and is yet to allocate $87 billion more. Germany, UK, Japan and Canada together have given about $38 billion of aid to Ukraine since the war with Russia began.